The wrench slipped from Aziz's oil-stained fingers as he heard the sound again, that deep, rumbling growl that seemed to shake the foundation of his modest repair shop on the outer rim of Station Khalsa 7. For 3 weeks now, his neighbor had been making those sounds, and for 3 weeks Aziz had tried to ignore them. His neighbor was a Drakthor, one of the massive dragon-like aliens who joined the Galactic Coalition only a decade ago. 7 feet of scaled muscle, wings that could span a cargo bay, and eyes that glowed like molten copper. The creature called itself Voroshax, though most humans on the station simply called them the Dragon. Aziz had never trusted Voroshax. The Drakthor had moved into the adjacent unit 6 months ago, and ever since strange things had been happening. Equipment went missing from Aziz's shop. His young son His young daughter Akeem had been coming home later and later from school, always with some excuse about extra studies or helping a friend. But today, Aziz had closed the shop early. Today he would discover the truth. He crept along the station's corridor, his heart pounding against his ribs. The growling grew louder as he approached Voroshax's door. Then he heard another sound, laughter. High-pitched, joyful laughter. Akeem's laughter. Rage flooded through Aziz's veins. His baby girl was in there with that creature. His hand flew to the door panel, overriding the lock with his maintenance credentials. The door hissed open. The scene before him froze Aziz in place. The Drakthor's massive workshop was filled with machinery, human machinery. His stolen equipment, but it wasn't being sold or destroyed. Instead, spread across 3 workbenches was the most intricate piece of engineering Aziz had ever seen. A prosthetic arm, designed specifically for human anatomy, with servo motors so precise they could have come from a medical facility on Earth itself. And there, perched on a stool beside the towering Voroshax, was 12-year-old Akeem, her dark eyes bright with concentration as she soldered a circuit board. "Dad," Akeem jumped, nearly dropping her tools. "I can explain." "Aziz friend," Voroshax rumbled, turning his massive head toward the doorway. The dragon's copper eyes showed no malice, only something that looked almost like embarrassment. "I had hoped to complete this before revealing. You've been stealing from me," Aziz said, his voice tight. "You've been keeping my daughter here in secret. I asked him to." Akeem interrupted, sliding off her stool. "Dad, please listen. Remember when you said we couldn't afford the prosthetic for Mama? The one she needs after the station accident?" Aziz's anger wavered. His wife Samira had lost her arm 3 months ago when a cargo loader malfunctioned. The medical-grade prosthetics cost more than Aziz could earn in 5 years. They'd been making do with a basic mechanical replacement, but Samira couldn't even hold a cup without pain. "I saw Mr. Voroshax working one day," Akeem continued, her words tumbling out rapidly. "He was fixing a ship's guidance system, and it was beautiful, Dad. So precise. I asked him if he could teach me, and I told him about Mama." Voroshax lowered his great head. "In my culture, we have a saying. The flame that forges the strongest blade burns in the heart of community. I have lived among humans for 2 cycles now. And your family. You have shown me kindness when others feared my appearance. When little Akeem told me of her mother's suffering, I could not stand idle." The dragon gestured with a clawed hand toward the prosthetic. "Your equipment was borrowed, yes, but not stolen. Every piece is cataloged. Every hour Akeem has spent here learning has been with her schoolwork completed first. I have been teaching her the engineering arts of my people, and together we have created this." Aziz moved closer to the workbench, his eyes widening. The prosthetic was a masterwork, a fusion of human medical knowledge and Drakthor precision engineering. It would give Samira not just function but grace, not just movement but sensation. "The neural interface," Aziz whispered, recognizing the components. "It is worth a mother's smile," Voroshax interrupted gently. "It is worth a daughter's determination. It is worth," the dragon paused, "a neighbor's friendship if such a thing is still possible after my deception." Akeem grabbed her father's hand. "I wanted to surprise you both. Mr. Voroshax said we'd be done by Mama's birthday next week. Please don't be angry, Dad. He's been teaching me things I never dreamed I could learn. Did you know the Drakthor can sense electromagnetic fields? They build their technology completely differently from us. But Mr. Voroshax says human creativity combined with Drakthor precision could revolutionize prosthetics across the entire coalition." Aziz looked at his daughter, truly looked at her. She had circuit diagrams sketched on her arms in washable ink. Her fingers bore the small burns and calluses of someone learning a trade. But more than that, her eyes held a fire he'd never seen before. Purpose, passion, dreams taking wing. He turned to Voroshax and slowly extended his hand. "I apologize for my suspicion," Aziz said quietly. "And I thank you for seeing potential in my daughter that I was too blind to notice." The dragon's rumbling laugh shook the room as he carefully enveloped Aziz's hand in his own massive claw. "Humans," Voroshax said warmly, "always surprising us. Always teaching us that strength comes not from wings or fire, but from heart. From love. From the courage to trust." Akim beamed, bouncing on her toes. "Does this mean I can keep learning? Mr. Voroshax says that if I study hard, maybe I could even apply to the Coalition Engineering Academy." Aziz pulled his daughter close, tears stinging his eyes. "Yes, little star, you can keep learning." As father and daughter embraced, Voroshax returned to his work, his rumbling voice drifting over the hum of machinery. "Now then, shall we show this human mechanic how the Drakthor calibrate neural interfaces? We have a birthday gift to finish." And in that moment, on a small station at the edge of explored space, three very different beings worked side by side. Proof that the greatest discoveries weren't found in stars, but in the connections forged between them.